All right, welcome back to Metabolize, the home of football chemistry. A lot of strange things have happened yesterday, being day 19 of the World Cup action and the second day of the knockout round. So let's get started. My name is Brilliant. I will be walking through the three matches that happened yesterday. Let's start off with Brazil versus Japan, which was the first one. Now, it's kind of it ended the way we expected because Brazil won, but the game didn't really turn out to be a sort of dominant display from Brazil because Japan took the lead in the first half and they were almost not finding it easy to immerse themselves in the game. I'm talking about Brazil now. First of all, the goal was caused by a little mix-up between Paqueta and Casemiro. Casemiro couldn't find the legs to maybe track back when Japan made a kind of counter attack that got them the goal in the first place. But in the second half, they found their feet in the game, and a cross from Arsenal's Gabriel was headed in by Casemiro to make it 1-1. And it was almost 2-1 moments later when Vinicius Jr. shot at the goal, a shot on target, but it was saved. So from that moment onward, it was more of Brazil pressure, and that pressure paid off in the dying moments of the game when Gabriel Martinelli scored the winner to send them through to the round of 16. So this is where the World Cup campaign ends for Japan, who have given us thrilling football in their own right. They play the kind of calm football. Let's say calm. They were always attacking somehow. So kudos to them and the football that they bring. I guess hopefully we'll see them in the next edition of the World Cup. So Japan are out and Brazil are through to the round of 16. Brazil will be facing the winner between France and Sweden, right? And no. Brazil will be facing the winner between Cote d'Ivoire and Norway, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and that match will be happening today by 6 p.m. We are going to see Haaland in action because they're not bound that their coach will make them leave Haaland for bench. This is the knockout. You have to start everybody. So yeah, Brazil will be facing off against the winner between Cote d'Ivoire and Norway, and that match is happening 6 p.m. today. Don't miss it. And the next match yesterday was Germany versus Paraguay, and that's where the upset began because Paraguay took the lead in the first half courtesy of a Julio Enciso header, and it stayed that way until the second half when Havertz headed in the equalizer. Now, the game ended full time, 90 minutes. It was still a 1-1 draw. And then in the extra time, Jonathan Tah headed in a goal which looked to be the winner, but it was disallowed for a foul in the build-up, I guess. Many people think that should not have been the case. It should have stood, but VAR said disallow it, and so it was disallowed. The game went on to penalties. And Havertz, who scored the goal that kept them up to this point in the first place, missed his penalty. In the end, Paraguay won the game on penalties, 4-3 on penalties with a 1-1 initial scoreline. So Paraguay are through to the round of 16. Yes, Germany are out. Germany are not the Germany of before, the German machines, and we know that if they want to play ball with you, like they will really destroy you. It's like Germany are now an average team for Paraguay to be defeating them in a knockout tie. Well, kudos to Paraguay, who knew the job that they had to do, and they did it exceptionally well. Since they have progressed to the round of 16, they will be facing the winner between France and Sweden tonight. Do you know? First of all, I believe say France will first defeat Sweden first, or first cook Sweden, waiting not good. But when they'll call me Paraguay, now how that one will come be. Because if you ask me, Sweden are a better team than Paraguay, and there's no doubt that. In fact, who's going to stop France from getting to the final? Maybe we'll see another upset. Time will tell. So yeah, Paraguay to the round of 16. Brazil also to the round of 16. The last person to join the round of 16 yesterday was Morocco. Yes, Morocco faced off against Netherlands. And I said yesterday that Netherlands were going to progress. But I guess life had other plans in the Netherlands, first of all, took the lead in the second half. And if you ask me, it was against the run of play because Morocco are so confident on the ball and they were playing as if they were playing against small children. A lot of chances here and there, fine, on both sides of the pitch, but Morocco had more of the ball and they were dominating the game. It's only fair that they won the tie because they deserved to win. They played the football that deserved to win, and so kudos to them. But not less, it was penalties as well that got them to the next round because the game ended 1-1. Gakpo first of all scored before Issa Diop equalized to make it 1-1, took it to extra time and then to penalties. Yeah, there was a lot of drama. I mean, this is probably the best penalty shootout that I have seen for a while, if not in my whole life. The best because these people, both keepers and players, they were active. Players were missing. Players were scoring, keepers were saving. It was just magnificent. Hakimi missed a penalty. Quentin Timber missed a penalty. It was just drama from the beginning to the end, but it was Ismail Sabari that sealed the game for Morocco to send them to the round of 16. And it's only fair that he does it because he had missed a lot of chances in the beginning. So yeah, Morocco through to the next round, and they will be facing Canada, who qualified yesterday at the expense of South Africa. So it's getting interesting with each day, and I hope you are still keeping your eyes peeled because your eye will see something where you never see before. I tell you the truth. So yeah, today's matches are coming. We're going to have Cote d'Ivoire versus Norway first, and then France versus Sweden. Before 2 a.m., it's going to be Mexico, the co-hosts, going up against Ecuador. Now, I believe that those first two games are going to be thrillers, but Mexico, Ecuador, I think is going to be more of a defensive game. But I guess time will tell. Either way, I think that I think France are certainly going to qualify. Same thing. I think Norway will have the upper hand over Cote d'Ivoire. But then for Mexico versus Ecuador, both times are solid defensively, so I don't know how it's going to be. I guess we'll find out in the end. Tell us what you think is going to happen in the comment section. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when our next video comes out. This is Metabolite, the home of football chemistry. And until tomorrow, stay fresh. It go be.